is all built to this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference, one that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Burnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Going to the air on the first play. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught, second down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Proctor. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quick pass, the catch is made. Finds room at the 30. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A great catch and run for 6. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. off to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They keep him guessing with a run. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. There's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And they keep this 12-play drive going. 3rd down and short. They'll run the option. And they hand it off to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Colorado. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Vasquez. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape, it's a sack. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. They're going to run it here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking for some space. It's Soto. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Fighting him off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at the 27. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Buffs. That's how you finish a play. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Soto.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's the second down play. Hits throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's a shotgun run call. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now they'll run it on the draw. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
On the run, it's Sota. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, ASU. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the extra point is missed.
That keeps the score Arizona State 20, Colorado 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return. There. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. They'll try the option play here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
That's the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Vasquez. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Good as he released it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Look out, off and running. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they jump on top here in the second half. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback. And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
26, Colorado, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get...
And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has it, off and running. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Dumps it down back to Clark. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Now from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. And he drops back in the gun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Going to run it. It's Soto. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Sixth play of the drive coming up. We'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but it's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan. And keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's going to hand this off. Bites off a defender. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to completion. And the Buffalo's offense is on the move now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and get right back in it.
Went after, up and good. I believe they're lining up for an attempted onside kick.
28.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they'll send out the field goal unit to get a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buffs. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
DXE up and good to get a little bit closer. Well, they're not showing onside kick here. Surprising. No timeouts left, trailing in the final couple minutes. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.